Hey guys, Dave D here. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about how your income will never exceed your personal development. Never. And although we don't treat it that way most of the time, it's always true. So when you ever run into a problem that you can't make more money, usually what people do is they start forcing, they start pushing it. It's a physical, I got to take action, I got to do that. And that can work sometimes, but the toll that it takes on you personally, the toll it takes on your body is tremendous. The fastest way to increase your income is to increase and work on your personal development. As you change your paradigms, you change the results you're getting. So, a couple of base assumptions here in our discussion. Number one, we live in a vibrational universe, a frequency driven universe. People that match your frequency are in your group. Another way to say it is birds of a feather flock together. Those that are similar connect with each other. That's what happens. I'm a pilot and I connect with other pilots. Doesn't matter the other connections. Moms, new moms, even if they don't have the kids with them, they see other moms. There's just this connection. It's a frequency. It's a vibration. You've heard the term, your vibe attracts your tribe. What does that mean? That means what you're being, who you're being, what you're putting out there is actually attracting people that connect with that. So if you want to increase your income, you need to shift and change and increase your personal development. Meaning, if you're making, say, in this industry, you've only ever done like $500 a month. Some people never reach that. But say it's $500 a month, you really, really, really want to quit what you're doing and go and make two and three and four. You talk to people, you're upline, they're making 5 or 10,000 or more a month. Why can't I do it? Well, the two things: one, you can, but you're going to have to change. It's not the outside world, it's what you're presenting, what you're feeling, the state you're taking. Neville Goddard said, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Um, Bob Proctor talked about you got to think it first. He was big on the Think and Grow Rich, the book, the number two bestseller after the Bible in the world, Think and Grow Rich. That probably should be in your library that you read. Um, but that whole attitude is you got to think it, you got to become it, you got to then act it. The actions will show up. Most people put the actions first instead of be, do, have. Right? They go do or have first, go out and buy the car they can't afford, whatever. So look it, and then you're going to be it. Doesn't work that way. You work on the beingness first. So who will you be? What's the version of you who has that result? And a lot of people go, I want to be super excited. Well, understand, once you have that result, say 5 or 10,000 a month, that's going to be normal. That's not going to be like rah, 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 rah. I mean, the rah rah is coming from now, because you don't have it. And you see that as being your saving grace. Oh, if I just get there, then I'm going to be happy. No, it's going to be normal. So as you start defining who you're going to be, and if it's income, and one of the things I used was, how would I be? And I sit up. You notice I sat up a little bit. I got shoulders back, chest out. That's how I feel at 10, 20, 30,000 a month. That's how I feel, right? I feel generous. And even if I don't have the money today, you can still give. You can give a compliment. You can give a quiet blessing. That is still included in what you're putting out. That is putting out abundance for others. You can't put out something and not have it come back. It's a principle called the mirror principle. Whatever you're putting out is what you're getting back. Now, let me share something with you that when I first heard it, it just pissed me off. As someone was attempting to explain this, and I was digging for these answers, they said, "Do you want to know how you feel about money?" Well, sure. They said, "Look in your wallet." Well, the fact was, my wallet, maybe I had 5, $10 in there, and I was tight. I was broke. Um, but they pointed that out, so I kind of ended that conversation and walked away. It might have been on a phone call. I don't know. I was just ticked off. How dare they say that? More importantly, how dare they were right? Right. So, your environment, if you want to know what you believe in something, you're getting clues all the time. You want to know what you feel about money, look in your wallet, look in your savings account. You want to know how you feel about relationships, look at them. How do they end? Do they end the same way? Is the same? It's because of a paradigm. It's because of a belief system that you have taken on, whether it was given to you by your parents, developed by you, whatever, but you practice it over and over and over and over, that now that's the way the world is, and you'll argue with anybody about that. Your ego's funny. It will allow your body, it'll let your body die not to be wrong. Right? So probably not the thing we want to follow. We do have choice in this world. What do we choose? Who do we choose to be? How do we choose to be in the world? So make a list of your goals, of desires. Not even goals. I don't call them desires. What is that for you? And then under each one, start defining who you're going to be. What state are you going to be in? A state of abundance? What does that feel like? Do you feel it in your chest? Do you feel it throughout your whole body? When you walk, I noticed as I started imagining this years ago and then it started happening, I remember feeling walking into stores. I felt grand. I felt like I could walk. It wasn't arrogance. It wasn't unapproachable. It was just like, wow, I get to choose who I'm being. And so I practice it at night and in the morning, just looking at it, because that's when your body, your mind is the most open, right before you go to sleep and right after you get up, before life takes over and you're in that beta brain wave where you're just go, go, go. But if you do it early and then practice it throughout the day, you'll start seeing little by little things change in your life and it starts moving the way you want. So whatever you put into the mirror is what you're getting back. So I mentioned it leaves clues, reality leaves clues. It's just showing you what's coming back. Don't get pissed off at the mirror and don't break. Some people want to break the mirror. They can get that son of a gun in the mirror to change the way he's doing things. Things will be great. Well, it's you that's putting the projection or the reflection into it. So all we have to do is work and come back to us. Okay. So you want your income to go up, you got to work and change who you're being so you can get the new result. Hope you found that useful. And by the way, everything on this and everything on this page and on this website is not about, oh, this is great information. It always comes down to how can you now apply it? And how can you make that? How can you learn? Because you learn by doing, not by listening and watching. You learn by doing. That's when you'll be able to teach it to others. And that is the long-term goal. Guys, thanks for being on here. And remember, you got this. Talk to you soon.